everybody.
Hello everyone. So this is another video from Keeping It Real, and what can I say, it's been a really challenging week since our last video that we posted. So the last video we posted was Monday the 23rd of June, and on that video you'll have seen that we were going from Glasgow to London Heathrow, Heathrow to Doha, and then Doha to Dubai. And if you watched that video, you'll see that our holiday was cut short. It was actually cancelled in the end, and we didn't get further than Heathrow and we were returned home. On top of that, when we arrived back in Glasgow, we had lost all of our luggage, and I've spent the last 4 or 5 days continuously phoning British Airways, Heathrow Airport, Menzies Distribution, and also Qatar Airways, just to try and locate our luggage. And I think before we get into the video today, credit where credit's due. It's very challenging to try and get your belongings back. It's really stressful, and of course we had the kids who were devastated that our holiday had been cancelled. And on top of that, the luggage not being with us made it very difficult for us to rebook something else, because without that luggage it would make it very difficult and very expensive to go on holiday again. So I just want to give a few shout outs before we get into this video, and it is important that these people get recognition for their help. I mean, I don't have a lot of followers, I know that, but there is a potential that if the right people see this video, the credit will go back to those people. So there was a Mr. Kishore from Qatar Airways who I was very fortunate to have been given his mobile number. He's one of the managers in Terminal 4. And he very kindly took my phone calls and put me in touch with the right person in British Airways Terminal 5 in order to get things progressing. And that takes me on to Mitzi. Mitzi is a lady from Terminal 5, British Airways. I believe she's a baggage tracer. And when Mitzi was finally able to get a hold of some of our luggage, she was in contact with us frequently, tracking where our things were and trying to get them back to us as soon as possible. And then also, if we look closer to home, in Glasgow, Menzies Distribution. And I know Menzies, if you look on Google, terrible reviews, and I'm probably one of the only people who have given them 5 stars, but a special shout out to Melissa and Lauren. Both of them took the time and effort to communicate with us, to keep us in the loop. Melissa particularly spent a lot of time trying to track where our luggage had gone, and basically there was a big complication between BA, whether they had it, and then Qatar, whether they had it, because we were obviously meant to be going to Doha.
And this time we put an air tag in it.
So this time we have replaced our luggage, we've got new suitcases, we've got new belongings, and what we've done is we've put air tags into those pieces of luggage just for our own peace of mind, because a lot of the delay we believe is down to actually not being able to know exactly where the luggage is. Some people were saying it was in Qatar and Doha, other people were saying it was in BA's possession, other people were saying it was with Qatar. But yeah, it's been an absolute roller coaster of a week, and I'm really pleased to say that we've been able to, through the support of our family and friends and things like that, we've been able to now book another holiday, another attempt, and we are leaving today for Dubai again. We're attempting to have our holiday, we're determined to have our holiday, and I think that the situation in the Middle East has, or at least seems to be, de-escalating into something a wee bit more stable. So you can see here, we have on our screen, we have cancelled, so we didn't get a chance to do our review of Qatar Airways, we didn't get a chance to go to Fairmont, and the British Airways flight was only the Glasgow to London one. It was all fine, there was nothing really different. It was a very short average flight from Glasgow to Heathrow. Take 2, we can see here. So we've now changed the flight operator that we're going with. You can see here we have the famous Arab Emirates, so we're going with Emirates Airline. And you can see here, instead of staying at the Fairmont because of the package that we've taken with Emirates, we are going to the Hilton, and that is the Hilton at Palm Jumeirah. So these are the 2 things we'll be looking to do our reviews on. We have checked online and it looks like we're going on the Airbus A380-800. So that is that's a very exciting part of our trip, I think, for me particularly. I've never been on an A380 yet. I've been on quite a few Emirates flights, but not the A380, and the girls in the family, this will be their first experience of Emirates. So really looking forward to it, and yeah, please like, follow, subscribe, keep up to date with what we'll be doing, and we'll see you very soon.
That's us in the airport.
So guys, that's us in Glasgow airport. We've been through security and we are now waiting to board our Emirates flight to Dubai. So it is definitely an A380. We've had a peek outside. Unfortunately, it's not an amazing view to be able to see the aeroplane, but we'll see if we can capture some when we start to board. And yeah, we're sitting at gate 30, and we'll get another hour or so before we can start to board the plane.
And we'll see if we can make some videos on the plane.
Yeah, so I'll be trying to sit next to this little one here, and we will try and share with you some of the footage from the A380. But yeah, we can see the Emirates cabin crew are starting to fill up. They're actually, given the size of the aircraft, I think there's a lot more than I'm used to seeing at the gate, but yeah, got another hour to kill here, so we'll top up on snacks and then get ready for boarding. But yeah, that's the next part of our journey started. Yeah, we'll see you on board.
We're on the plane.
That's us now, literally just boarded the airplane. I'm sat next to Teresa.
I can't get my seatbelt on.
And then behind us we have the girls. And you can see
we're going to tell you about the food later on.
Yep.
And look at the screen.
So, as you can see, the usual Emirates entertainment, which we will run through with you in a wee bit more detail soon. But you can see
this is the remote.
Yep, we can pop that out. So we are in row 44, and you can see just to this side we've got the staircase. It'll probably take quite a while for people to board, won't it? But yeah, that's us on, and we will see you shortly. We'll try and review along the way. Are you excited, Lisa?
Yeah.
here for probably about 25 minutes, half an hour or so, and we're now settled in our seats. Very nice touch from the cabin crew to give Parisa some colouring books and also a little bag.
And also they gave me a coloring book and a bag. So this is the coloring book. This is the bag.
So a really nice touch from the cabin crew, and yeah, we're now going to be waiting for our meals, so giving her a little menu. And on today's flight we have quite a variety of things, so we're hopefully going to share the experience with you guys when the food is served. But yeah, for now, really happy with the service. Loads of movies to choose from, and Parisa is occupied with the colouring books, and yeah, we'll be back when the food arrives.
So I've got my food right here, which is the kids' meal, and the thing that I wanted.
So what have you got here, Parisa? You have some
Yogurt,
vanilla custard,
bar,
Nutrigrain bar,
what's this?
cutlery.
Cutlery,
You've been given away some raisins. Yep, some bread. And then do you want to open this and we'll see what they've given you in here?
oh,
Oh, that's nice. That's some pasta. That is really nice. Some pasta. How does that look, Parisa?
it looks amazing.
Yeah, it looks really nice. So the kids' meal is a win. Let's hope the adults' meal is just as good as that. So this is the adult meal that's arrived now. We have small breaded rolls, some little nibbles, we have a pudding, we have quite a decent meal for me and Lisa.
And I'm starting to eat my pasta. This is so good. And I had my bread, and then after I have a bit of my pasta, I'm gonna have this, then that, and then that's all my stuff. And then after I eat these two, I'm gonna have my pasta.
So we'll give the food a try and then we'll let you know how it is shortly. Okay, that is dinner or lunch as it was. Lunch is done.
I'm not done mine.
Lunch is done for me, so it was a chicken korma with rice along with some potato salad, nice pudding, some cheese and crackers, all around a really nice meal, tasted brilliant, and yeah, it's really impressive. So
And for me, I have pasta, potatoes, a little chocolate, a yogurt, and some water, and yeah.
so yeah, quite an impressive meal to have had.
And I'll give the view, I'll give the view 5 stars.
Lisa's given a 5-star for the food. So yep, I mean we've been on the flight now for quite a while, and we've had our lunch, and I think they'll serve some sort of snacks if I understand the menu correctly. But yeah, really impressed with the meal, and plenty of films to keep us occupied. And yeah, we'll see what comes next.
We finally landed in Dubai.
We have made it to Dubai. It is 5 to 1 in the morning here, and we've just landed. So we need to get out of the way of all these people who have connecting flights. We've made it, Teresa.
We made it without any stops in the Middle East.
So after the week that we've had, we finally made it.
We made it, and we made it because past the Middle East with nothing happening.
With nothing happening, right? We're going to get through border control and try and get to our driver.
Yeah, and we have.
Watch this. Hi.
Hello there. 5 of you together.
Yep.
Okay, welcome to Dubai.
Thank you.
You have transfers booked with us. So
Yep.
what you can do is just go through the smart gates and take a left. Go to the counters with the children for immigration. Your baggage belt number is 7. Once you've got the bag, straight and left. Look for my colleague holding the same board outside after Starbucks.
So we booked transfers with Emirates Holidays. Yeah, we're going this way, yeah? Yes. Thank you. So we are going to go through the family gates, get our passport checked, and then we're told that there'll be somebody waiting for us to take us to the Hilton. That means one thing, our luggage arrived.
Yes, so happy.
Not just one of them, all of them arrived, which is fantastic news.
They didn't all arrive at the same time, but that's okay. At least we got our suitcases.
Now it is time to go and find our transfer driver. So we are going to go and find them, okay? And we'll come there soon. That's us arrived. We are now in our transport, and we're going to be heading to the hotel.
So welcome to Dubai.
Thank you so much. Nice and warm.
Yeah, too hot.
Why is it so hot again? Where's our belongings?
So we have made it to the Dubai Palm Hilton Hotel. We are checking in.
And we're just about to go to our hotel.
It is just about 2:30 in the morning, so we are knackered and hopefully going to get some sleep. But we will show you the room when we get there before we crash out for the evening. Okay, we'll show you some footage of the hotel, maybe something that we can do tomorrow when it's a wee bit brighter and lighter. But yeah, we'll give you a quick look at the room once we get there. So that's us reached our room. We have connecting rooms, so we've got one room on this side, and then in the room next door is where the girls will be. So we'll just have a wee look as you walk into the room. On your left hand side you have your drinks here, so complimentary water, you've got a coffee machine, wee area there just above, what looks like maybe tea bags or coffee pods up there. Plenty of room in the cupboards.
And this one is Mum and P's room.
We'll just walk along and see what we've got here. So a nice big bright room. Straight away you can see there, nice big king size bed.
There's a painting.
You've got your sofa, a little desk,
And
nice big TV.
our room is locked.
We're just
currently.
waiting on housekeeping coming to unlock the connecting rooms, and we can show you how that works. And then if we have a look in the bathroom, really nice, clean. You've got your bathtub over there, nice big vanity mirror, and then a shower here as well.
And you can have a shower here.
You can have your shower here. So check-in was fairly straightforward. Did take a wee bit longer than I would have expected. Just remember, if you are coming to Dubai, to remember that you'll have to pay a tourism tax when you come. We'd already prepared for that, but some people don't. And with connecting rooms, it doesn't count as one room, so you have to pay for both rooms when it comes to that tax. And also, some hotels like to try and take or put a hold on your card just for any expenses for the minibar and whatnot. But actually, if you say to them that you don't really have any intention of using the minibar, they're quite happy to not take that. They just lock the minibar, and then you can obviously pay as you go. So yeah, a couple of things just to bear in mind there. The taxi driver who dropped us off, he was really helpful. He actually said to us, if you're staying in the Dubai Palm Jumeirah, remember not to take a taxi from here and to actually walk to the Marriott. And the reason being, it's just the way the roads are set up on this particular part of the Palm, that if you take it from this Hilton, they have to take you a whole way route round. Whereas if you walk next door to the Marriott, you catch a slip road that allows them to get you effectively off of the Palm quicker. So again, if you're planning on staying in this Hilton hotel, just bear that in mind as well. So that's where we're at just now. We're all really tired. We are waiting on our luggage coming to our room, as well as housekeeping unlocking our rooms, and then the plan is to crash out, get some sleep, and hopefully get up in the morning for some breakfast. So breakfast is 6:30 to 11, and actually the way the time's sitting just now is 3 o'clock in the morning Dubai time. So yeah, we're quite keen to get some shut-eye so we can get up and make use of the breakfast. So signing off just now, and we'll see you in the morning.